glad you're back here on Lowcountry Money Talk on the other side of this break, because we're gonna kind of wrap this up for you, put a nice bow on it. We've talked about a lot so far with Phil. We've got the expert here, of course, from Revolutionary Financial Group. Phil, we've talked about a lot so far.
It goes fast.
It goes fast.
Yes.
People are wondering about the stock market. We've covered that. We're talking about, retirement income that's coming in and really how that's getting allocated. We discussed that. We talked about a big topic, which is fees and ways that we can save money and what we really should be looking for there. So that was a great discussion. I want to spend the rest of our time together really looking ahead at 2022. Mm-hmm. As we know, advisors have had a time in the market that we've had to really, see a lot of gains for their clients. But, we're moving into some challenging times. We're talking about inflation. We're talking about the stock market drop. And that's going to pose some challenges for investors, for advisors. Mm-hmm. And how do we navigate that? What do you have to think about?
Well, here's where experience, I think, plays a big role.
Yes.
So I know I don't look this old, but I've been doing this for 30 years. So we've been through this before. So we always look at history to kind of see how things replay themselves, and they usually do. But investors, Jessa, have, as you mentioned, had it very good, I'll say, over the last 13 years. We had a little blip here, March a while back with the COVID and all that, and we recovered that really quick. So we've got about 13 years of huge gains. And if I was retiring, hey, I've had I'm lucky to have had that 13 years to build up all that accumulation if I'm a retiree. And if I've lived in retirement for 13 years, I've seen the biggest growth in my assets, or at least I should have, over that 13-year period. Now, what I like to tell people, and at our event the other night, I was telling people, now it's going to get a little tough. Mm-hmm. So you've got three different things at least coming at you right now. One, you've got a government that is about moving into the $30 trillion in debt, okay? You have the Federal Reserve, who started that term transitory,
right.
And then inflation has become more than transitory, and many economists see inflation being around quite a while, maybe all through next year and then some. So, and then the chairman tells us, Chairman Powell, that we can't use that word transitory anymore. And I'm like, you're the one that started it, okay? So we have that.
Yes.
We have inflation. We have the government. If you've been keeping up a little bit with what they're trying to do, they're trying to get more taxes out of us. Luckily, we're still in a relatively low tax situation. But this current tax code that we're under and the income taxes, that's due to expire through 2025. So in 2026, if nothing's done, which some people would say Congress is good at doing nothing, if that expires, then we get the big tax jump automatically. So we have inflation going after our retirement savings. We have the government that's looking for new ways to gather our taxes. I can add cost of living in there as well. It's way up. And then now, guess what? Wall Street, as you're seeing, is also looking to come in and take our retirement savings. If we throw some health issues in there, some long-term care issues, and assisted living things, wow, there's a lot of things as a retiree that we're going to be dealing with that over the last 13 years, maybe we were on auto drive because the market was helping us out so much with our savings.
Yeah, a lot of challenges, a lot of factors, but here's the silver lining in it all. This might be the time where it really separates the investors who are new at this with the investors and the advisors who have experience. And so it's a perfect time to have an experienced advisor that can help you navigate this. How do we find out more information so we can take a good look at what we're doing?
Go to our website. You'll see it advertised all throughout the show. Let's do a financial plan. Let's see, at current situations, how long your money will last. That's the first step. Yeah. And I would advise everybody to take this time because I believe things are about to get tough.
Yeah, absolutely. So we need some great advice going forward. Make sure it's going to last for us. Phil Bloyd, Revolutionary Financial Group. Thanks so
All
much.
right.
We'll have you back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
We'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.